Oh, settled in, is she?
Settled in, she's taken root.
So when do I get a permanent position?
Hey, don't get carried away.
You're doing all right, aren't you?
Well, yeah, but...
Well, then we'll just have to wait and see.
It is mine, though, if he doesn't come back.
We'll see.
See, Sanjay's still not turned up? Yeah, what's the betting Cole will charge him back rent when he does? Hey, Sanjay?
What about him?
Well, I was just saying... Oh, never mind. You got a lot on today, or what?
Not so you've noticed, no.
Nigel, are you still doing those jumpers?
Why?
Well, it's just I've got someone who might be interested.
You selling jumpers?
I was doing, yeah. I don't know if I can get him again. Bigger on had the last one this morning.
Well, do you think you can find out, and I'll see you in the Vic tonight?
Yeah, all right.
About 6:30.
Right.
See you then.
So what are they like, then, these jumpers?
Hey?
You just got up or something?
Why?
Well, trying to talk to you is like trying to wade through treacle. Listen, make yourself useful and look after the stall. I'm going to go for a paper and a bit of grub. Here. How's the little one?
Oh, great, yeah.
When's he coming out?
Tomorrow, hopefully.
Oh, brilliant. Ooh, you got your hands full, haven't you? All those little mouths to feed?
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, listen, I suppose there's much I can do, but if you need a hand or something, give us a shout, yeah?
Cheers. Yeah, look, I've got a dash. Breakfast duty.
All right, mate.
See you later.
Of course, he's been up to something. I don't go round chasing after people for no reason at all, do they?
DSS, not Interpol. Did Janine get off?
Hey, hang on a minute, you want to drop more? Yes, Janine got off fine enough. Still fishy to me, though, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You've done more fishy deals than Captain Birds up.
Well, whoopsie-do. But it wasn't me they were looking for, was it?
Maybe not. Doesn't mean you never did them.
Hey, just hang on a minute here. How did I get in the frame here? We're talking about David, not me.
Just don't think you should be so quick to condemn the boy before you've heard his side.
His side of what?
Hey?
They told you what they wanted him for, didn't they?
No.
What was it, signing on? With the moonlighting?
They never said, Frank.
Well, he must have been claiming something he wasn't entitled to, eh?
You don't know that.
What was they doing around here? Inviting him on the office picnic?
I don't know. Besides, it's none of our business.
It is while he's under my roof.
It's my roof and all.
Fine. So when he's under your half, he can do as he likes. When he's under mine, he answers to me.
I can't believe you're saying this after everything I've had to put up with your kids.
There's nothing wrong with my kids.
Oh, no, there wouldn't be.
They're
would
good
there?
kids and they've always been good
Yeah,
kids.
well, so's my David.
What are you talking about, Pat? Own up time, darling. The boys are wrong and I knew it the minute he turned up here.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Pat. You're only fooling yourself, I'm telling you that. The boy's about as reliable as a two-bob watch.
Frank?
Yes.
Do you want to wait in there or in there?
Don't mind.
Yeah, be about 5 minutes, okay?
Right, yeah, okay.
You all right? You tired?
Yeah, a bit.
Why don't you have a kip before you go back in?
Well, no, I can't. I've got too much to do.
Like what?
Well, if Peter's coming home from the hospital, I haven't done any housework for days. Plus, I've got a basket full of washing in there.
Well, sure, I'll do it.
Well, aren't you coming to the hospital with me?
No, I've got a few things to sort out. I thought I'd go in later on.
Well, what things?
Well, just a few bits and pieces. I mean, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but I want to help you and we should do things together.
Well, you can turn the bacon over then if you want.
You know what I mean.
Look, honestly, it's just a few calls to make. I mean, it's no big deal.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Well, can't I help you?
Look, you've got enough on your plate with a dynamic duo, haven't you?
Yes, I know, but I just...
No buts. You look after the kids and I look after everything else.
Don't deny buying the vehicle from Mr. Cook.
Well, I don't know, officer. I mean, I bought a lot of motor cars off of Jack over the years, you know. Well, when I say a lot of cars, you know, I mean, I suppose I've done one or two transactions with him over the years, but, well, really, when I come to think of it, I hardly know Mr. Cook.
His records show that a blue Mini Metro registration XLB941X was delivered to your premises in Albert Square.
A blue Metro, you say?
Yes.
What was the registration again, officer?
XLB941X.
Hey, Frank, that's the one that...
Yes, you're right, but it does. It certainly rings a bell, yeah. It's honestly, it was definitely blue.
Mr. Butcher, do I look like an idiot?
Oh, no, sir. No, of course you don't. No.
Then stop sodding about and tell me where the car is.
The blue Metro.
Yes.
The blue Metro.
Call in, will you? Get someone down here to check the mileage in every car in Mr. Butcher's.
Whoa, gentlemen, please, it's coming back now, yeah. Yes, in actual fact, I remember now. I sold it.
Who to?
Well, that's the problem, you see. I can't remember exactly who to, but if you give me a couple of weeks, I can trace it down a bit. All right, okay. Look, you must believe me, officer. I had no idea it was stolen. I bought the motor car in good faith.
The name and address of the new owner.
Well, that's the thing, you see. I sold it to a personal friend of mine, a neighbour. She lives
The name and address.
Fowler. Michelle Fowler.
So I've got no idea when she's coming back.
I don't think they'd tell me even if they knew. If I could just talk to her, tell her how I felt.
You'll get your chance.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder, mate.
See you later.
Yeah, look.
Morning.
What the hell do you want?
Thinking about your breakfast?
No, I'm not. Now, what is it? Because I'm busy.
Yeah, so I can see. Mind you, I ain't got much on myself since I was sacked.
Look, whatever it is you want, I haven't got any. So why don't you be a good little girl and get lost, eh?
Finished me now, have you?
Look, let's just say it was nice while it lasted, but it's over, OK?
No, it's not.
Yeah, well, it'll have to be, so you better get used to it.
I was a virgin before, you know.
Yeah, I know, and I was Father Christmas. Now, sling your hook.
What if I don't want to? Who are you going to tell me, Mum? Oh, why don't you tell Alan while you're at it?
Look, don't threaten me, sweetheart. It won't wash.
Who said anything about threatening you? Just don't like being used, that's all.
I never used you. We just had a good time and it's over. End of story.
You mean you had a good time?
Yeah, well, all right, if you like, but either way, it's finished.
I used to think you were really nice.
I'm touched. Now, why don't you do us both a favour and play with somebody your own age, eh?
No, come on, hang on, you can't do this.
I'm afraid we can, madam.
What do you mean you can't? It's my car, I paid for it.
Then I suggest you're more careful who you do business with in the future.
Frank, have a word, will you? There's nothing you can do. You sold it to me.
I know this, well, leave it to me.
You leave that stuff alone, that's mine. Get out of it.
I'm not going to put a official complaint about you.
And complain? What you got to complain?
Michelle, I can't apologise, but I didn't know it was Nick Darling,
Yeah, well, I
did
should
I?
have known, shouldn't I?
Madam, no doubt you'll be hearing from us.
Listen,
Yeah, you can save it, Frank. Listen, I want my deposit back or a new car, preferably one that's not Nick's.
Michelle,
time,
you
all
leave
right?
that to me.
Yeah, all right. I want a new car or I want my money back. Do you hear me?
Get right on it, darling. Right on it, I promise you. What are you looking at me like that for? How was I supposed to know?
I'm late.
Well, we'll have to put off the world cruise for another year, but we'll manage.
We still got loads of baby stuff to get, you know.
Yeah, well, we get it.
I saw the bank statement.
Oh.
We're overdrawn.
Not much.
But why didn't you tell me?
Because that's for me to worry about, not you.
Yes, you keep saying that, but it's not as easy as that.
No, I can look after my wife and kids.
I know you can. I just wish you'd let me help, that's all.
You've got enough on your plate as it is.
I was thinking, what about your dad?
What about him?
Oh, hasn't he left you anything?
Dunno. I mean, if he has, it won't be much. I mean, he's hardly what you call a dedicated saver now, was he?
You still always seem to do well.
Yeah, but still.
Well, what?
I was supposed to talk to Auntie Pauline about it.
Well, what about Mark?
Well, it's got nothing to do with him. Dad bought Auntie Pauline out years ago.
I doubt if Pauline would see it like that.
Mark was only supposed to be running it until Dad got back. Well, he's not going to be doing that now, is he? By rights, it's mine. Ours.
No, Ian, they'll never agree.
Who said I wasn't to give him a choice?
Too much. Don't give your money away.
So, what do you think?
Well, it sounds like a good idea to me, but we'll have to ask her yourself.
Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd test the water first, you know. Do you think she might be up for it?
Well, I don't know, like I say, but now's a good time to find out.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Hello, Kath.
What are you two skulking about for?
I was wondering if I could have a quick word.
Well, as long as it is quick, I was due at Ian's 10 minutes ago.
Listen, I'll leave you two to it. I'll see you later.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Do you mind if we walk while we're talking?
No,
Joe?
sweetheart, no. It's about the Kefta.
What about it?
I want to sell it.
What?
Just my share, love, that's all.
Oh. Frank?
Hi, Mum.
Where the hell have you been?
Sorry, I had a bit of business. I did try ringing you a couple of times, but you were engaged.
Well, you could have tried again.
I did. About an hour ago.
Oh, I was over in the Vicar.
Well then.
So, what's this business?
This mate of mine runs a car auction up near Birmingham. Thought I'd pop up there, see if I could tie something up for the car lot.
Oh, does Frank know about this?
No. I thought I'd wait till the deal was done, you know, and then surprise him.
Bit of a speciality of yours, isn't it? Surprises.
What do you mean?
You had a visitor while you were away.
Oh, yeah?
A woman from the DSS.
Oh. Did she say what they wanted?
Something about unpaid maintenance.
Unpaid maintenance? That's crazy. I've got a standing order going out every month. Oh, no. I'll have to ring the bank, see what's going on. Thanks, Mum.
Don't you want to know how they found you?
Hey?
How they knew this address?
I'm not with you.
They got it from your parole officer.
Oh.
I think you've got a lot of explaining to do.
You want me to buy your share of the cab?
Yeah, let's make the straight thing. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. How much?
Well, I don't want to be greedy, babe. I thought about 9 grand.
9,000?
Come on, Kat, that's a fair price, darling.
Well, I'm not saying it ain't, but where'd you expect me to get £9,000 from?
Well, you know, maybe you could borrow it.
I've still got to pay it back, though.
Yeah, but don't forget, Kathy, you'll be doubling your income at the cafe, darling, won't you?
It's still a lot of money, Frank.
It's a wonderful investment for you, sweetheart. You'll be your own boss, and every penny you take will be yours.
Morning.
So, what do you think?
Eh?
About the cafe?
I don't know, Frank. I'll have to think about it.
Oh, you're definitely interested, are you?
I said I'll think about it.
Right.
Don't have this place looking like home.
I thought it already did. Where's Arthur got to? I wanted another shelf put up in my room. I did tell him. He said he'd do it tomorrow.
Oh, everything's always tomorrow with him. How you ever managed to have 3 children, I'll never know.
Mum.
Hmm?
Oh, hello, love.
You'll never guess what happened. I've lost the car.
What? You should be more careful, dear.
No, not lost it. I mean, it's been taken away.
We should phone the police.
No point. They're the ones that took it.
What?
It was nicked.
Nicked?
Frank sold me a stolen car.
He can't do that.
Well, he did. I've only had it a flaming week.
What's Frank say about this?
But you know, Frank, it could take weeks.
Had you paid him for this car?
Well, I've paid Ricky a deposit. I'm paying the rest off weekly.
And has he given you your money back?
Not yet, no.
Well, have you asked him for it?
Yeah. I mean, Frank said he'd sort it out, but you know what he's like.
It's him that wants sorting out by the sound of it.
I'll get your dad to have a word with him.
Fat lot of good that'll do. There's only one way to deal with men like that. Stand up to them. Show them you're not frightened of them.
Auntie Nellie, it's Frank Butcher we're talking about, not Al Capone.
Now, you leave this to me. I'll deal with this Mr. Frank Butcher.
Didn't matter what I did, it wasn't enough. First it was the double glazing, then it was the kitchen. I told her we couldn't afford it. She kept on. I had a loan for this, loan for that. Oh, I just lost track of it all in the end.
So you were still living at home then?
Yeah. I just wasn't earning enough to keep up with the bills that were coming in. Then she joins this health club and starts up with this aerobics light. Has to have all the latest gear to impress her new mates. It was ridiculous. The credit card bill was more than the blinking mortgage in the end.
Couldn't you have stopped her?
How could I stop her, Mum? We had rows about it, of course we did, but a couple of times she promised to stop, but she never did. I don't think she could. Anyway, we were behind with the mortgage, and I was terrified I was going to lose the house. So,
I'm listening.
this bloke I knew, he told me I used to fiddle his books. He set up a bogus company and then transferred stuff from one company to the other, you know, the sort of thing I mean.
And you thought that was a good idea?
I was in shock, wasn't I? I had to do something to get us out of that mess.
Yeah, but you got caught.
Yeah.
And is this the truth?
Of course it's the truth.
Well, don't look so horrified. You've lied to me already.
I didn't want to worry you. Have you, said anything to Frank yet?
No, I haven't. Why?
I come here for a fresh start, Mum, and I would rather no one else knew I'd been inside.
You should have told me.
I wanted to, Mum. I just didn't know how you'd react, that's all.
Well, it's not as though you've murdered somebody, is it? I mean, if Frank went inside every time he fiddled the books, he'd be stir crazy by now.
So you ain't gonna throw me out then?
No. No, I'm not going to throw you out. I just wish you'd told me, that's all.
I promise I will never keep anything from you again. I need this chance, Mum.
What's up with him, then?
No, he's been like it all morning.
There's no need to talk about me like I wasn't here.
You still mooning over that Deb's bird, Nigel?
No, I'm better off out of it.
Yeah, well, it took you long enough to realise it.
Trouble with women, they never know when to run to a good thing, do they? Hey, you still doing them jumpers, mate?
What jumpers?
There was lucky some jumpers around yesterday in a suitcase.
Bigger on had the last one this morning. Should be more on the way, though.
I never saw them.
Well, you weren't about, were you?
How much?
£6 each, 2 for a tenner.
Hey, that's not out of the way. What do they like?
I don't know, do I? They're jumpers, bluey-greeny things.
Oh, great sales pitch, Nige. Bluey-greeny things.
Look, they're pure wool jumpers at 2 for a tenner. What do you want, a sheep's phone number?
Well, then put us down for a couple.
Yeah, man,
Hold on. Grant 2, Phil 2.
Yeah, slip me a couple as well, will you, Nige?
Frank 2.
Frank Butcher.
Yes, Widow.
I am not, never have been, nor ever likely to be your sweetheart, so you can cut out the flannel before we start.
Start?
I should have known first time I saw you. You got shifty eyes.
Oh, Nellie, look.
Mrs. Ellis to you. And I can't say I'm surprised to find you here. It's what your sort do, sit around in pubs all day, drinking yourself stupid. Port and lemon, please, and make sure the glass is clean.
Well, what can I do for you, Mrs.
Ellis.
Ellis?
You can put your hand in your pocket and take out £100.
Now, why would I want to go and do that?
Because if you don't, I'm going to get up on one of these tables and tell everyone what a con man you
Now,
are.
just hang on a
You
minute.
took £100 off our Michelle for a car which you knew was stolen.
I knew no such thing.
Oh, no? And I'm the Queen of Sheba. Well, are you going to pay up, or do I get up on the table?
You wouldn't dare.
I won't count on it, mate.
Look, I've already started to look for a replacement of cover, Michelle.
Good. Then you won't mind her having her money back while she's waiting, will you?
All right, Mrs. Ellis. There you are, Mrs. Ellis. £100. Are you happy now?
Would you count that for me, young man? My eyes aren't what they were. And I suggest the next time you sell someone one of your rust buckets, you make sure it belongs to you before you do so. Well?
That's a £5 short, actually.
Pleasure doing business with you. Bye.
Cheers. Give me a minute, that's... Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you again. It's finished.
What, just because you say so?
Grow up.
I'm talking to you!
Having girlfriend trouble?
You are?
She don't look very happy.
Just keep your nose out of things that don't concern you.
How's it going?
Oh, not bad.
Yeah? Got time for a quick chat?
What for?
I'll only take 5 minutes, buy you a drink.
Yeah, right, look, I can't stay long.
5 minutes?
Yeah, all right. Lou, keep an eye for us, will you? Cheers.
Well, what did he say, then? Not much he could say. He knew he was in the wrong.
Wish I'd been there now.
Yes, well, he'll think twice before he takes liberties with his family again.
What are you going to do now, then, Shell?
Well, it's not much I can get with this, is there? I'm back to square one, I suppose.
All I had was a push bike when I was your age.
Yeah, well, things have moved on a bit since then, Auntie.
Still, you could breathe fresh air. And you didn't take your life in your hands every time you crossed the road.
You'll still be all right for picking up the children, though, won't you?
Oh, yeah. I'll just have to take the bus.
Are you not staying for tea, Michelle?
No. This morning's thrown me out. But thanks again for what you did. It's great. And I'll see you later, Mum, OK?
Bye. Have to put her on the list as well.
What list?
Things to do. There's Arthur first. Get him to start pulling his weight round here. Then we can start thinking of finding Michelle some nice young boy. Won't be easy, though, finding someone to take her on.
What do you mean, take her on?
Unmarried mother. Not many men will take on another man's child.
She's not an unmarried mother, she's divorced.
No difference as far as I can see. No, we'll have to see if we can't find someone with a good job, take care of her and that little kiddie of hers. Looks like I got here just in time.
You what?
I appreciate you looking after the store, Mark, but that's all my dad asked you to do.
Exactly, he asked me.
When he thought he was going to be coming back. Look, the store's my dad's. He's no longer with us, so it passed on to me.
And why the sudden interest, eh? You never bothered before.
Yeah, well, that's my business.
Nothing to do with those little pound signs lighting up in your eyes, is it?
Oh, and you've been doing it for the goodness of your heart, have you? Mark, I don't want to argue with you about this. The stall is mine by rights, and that's all there is to it. Now, you can see the week out if you want, but after that, you're going to have to sort something else out.
No.
Mark.
Oh, you can have the stall. We'd have to see the rest of the week out yourself. Oh, keys to lock up are in there.
Mind your feet, then.
She was like a cross between Godzilla and the Terminator.
Yeah, Pete used to talk about her. She's right fat lax by all accounts.
Fat or shit, more like. She said I had shifty eyes.
Did you give her the money, then?
I had no choice, did I? She was about to get on the table and render the Gettysburg Address.
Never mind, love. I think it's all for the best, you know.
Where'd you work that one out?
It's one less thing to worry about, isn't it?
Talking about things less to worry about, has David shown his face yet?
Yeah, he got back a couple of hours ago.
And?
And what?
Did he say where he'd been?
I think he wants to tell you that himself.
What about the other thing, the DSS?
Oh, that was just a mistake. Something about unpaid maintenance. I think he's got it sorted out with the bank now.
And that was it?
Yeah. Everybody's as bad as what you are, you know. Excuse me.
Did he say when he'd be coming back to work?
Tomorrow, I think.
Oh, good. So maybe he can make up for his disappearing act by selling a few motor cars, eh?
Pauline, Dad brought you out ages ago, which means you've got nothing to do with the stall anymore.
Mum, please leave it. You're wasting your breath.
No, this stall has been in our family since before he was born. He had no right to do this without talking to someone first.
What is there to talk about?
You mind your manners, boy. Your auntie's talking to you.
What's going on?
Ian has thrown Mark off the stall.
I did not throw him off.
Ian?
But did Dad say that one day the stall would be mine, yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Right, there you are then.
Well, it doesn't give you the right to do this. I mean, what about Mark? No consideration for others.
Now, just hang on a minute.
Just a minute. This is family business.
Was my family and all?
No, you stopped being family the day you ran off and left Peter.
Oh, so what was all that the other day, then? You know, about the family sticking together to help out Auntie Nellie. I was good enough to be a Bill then, wasn't I?
Well, that was different.
Oh, I thought it might be.
You only use this family when it suits you.
Oh, it's all flamey coming out now, isn't it?
What's going on here?
This is none of your business.
Everything out here is my business.
No, this is between me and him. You tell him, Pauline.
Look, I don't care who it's between, as long as you don't have a public slangy match in the middle of my market.
This stall has got nothing to do with your poxy market.
No, that's right.
That's got nothing to do with it. It's still affecting my traders. Now, you've got 2 minutes or I'm calling the police.
Call them, then.
Don't think I won't, love. And then you'll all get done for causing a disturbance. Now, I don't mind you screaming at each other, but at least you can have the decency to do it in the privacy of your own homes.
Look, come on, Mum, this ain't going to solve nothing, please.
Right, you, I want to see you over the road. I've not finished with you yet.
Who the hell does she think she is?
No, I can't really blame her. Really.
So what's brought all this on anyway? I didn't know you was interested in the stall.
Mum, it's a case of having to be. The kid's okay.
Yeah, said he just got back.
All right, let's go get this over and done with, shall we? Hey, where are you going?
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not. I don't want a full scale right on my hands. Besides, there's nothing she can do about it, and she knows it.
Ian?
Mum, if you want to be of help, do 5 minutes in the stall, will you?
Yes, mate. Orange juice, please. You on the pool, then? Hey? Oh, no, just doing a bit of business. What, flowers? Jumpers? What, do you want me to slip a couple of vodkas in there? Because she's hardly going to buy them sober, is she?
I'm sorry, Auntie Pauline, but nothing you say is going to change anything.
But your family must come first.
All right, family. You keep harping on about the family this, the family that. I've had it drummed into me since I was knee high to a grasshopper. That's what I'm doing now. I'm looking after my family, Cindy and the kids. I'm just making sure they don't want for anything. Now, if that upsets anyone and makes me out to be the bad guy, then fine. But that's the way it is, and there's nothing you or anyone else can do about it.
So this mate of yours, work on a market then, or what?
Sometimes, yeah.
Honey, I can get hold of other bits and pieces, you know. Hats, scarves, that sort of thing. Anything in wool, as long as it's blue or green.
Only blue or green?
Yeah, it's a long story, but basically...
Here she is. Right, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Trace. Do you mind if I sit down? Look, I'm sorry about Tracy and that, but I couldn't think of any other way of getting you on your own.
What do you want?
To talk.
Talk?
Yeah. Can we go somewhere?
Look, I really don't think...
Look, it's important. Please.
I was brought up working it with me dad, wasn't I? Mark can do it. Don't see why I can't.
I bet Pauline's blaming me.
She can blame who she likes. Might make a blind bit of difference.
Be funny seeing you working on the stall.
Why?
I don't know, just will. You have to get up really early, you know that.
Yeah. Still won't be for long.
Why?
You don't think I'm going to spend my life selling fruit and veg, do you?
Why go to the trouble to get the stall, then?
So I can sell it.
I haven't got any booze, sorry.
It's okay, tea'll be fine.
So how's Claire?
Okay, she should be coming out in the morning.
Great.
She often talks about you.
That's nice.
Yeah. Look, I had a speech all prepared, but I can't remember a word of it.
I'm not sure I want to hear it anyway.
Look, I know how much I've hurt you.
No, I don't think you do.
Well, I didn't want to. You got to believe that at least.
I believed you last time, remember? Look where that got me.
Well, Liam's gone now, for good.
I've been here before. I got the T-shirt.
I've been to see a solicitor about a divorce. Look, I can't blame you for not believing me after everything that's happened. And it took every bit of guts I've got to come here, knowing you'd probably tell me to get lost. But I had to try one last time.
Sorry. You got the wrong bloke. Good old Nigel don't live here anymore. You finished off what was left of him last time you were here.
Well, that's what I wanted to explain, make you understand. That wasn't what I wanted, not really. I just felt trapped. I didn't know what else to do.
So you went running back to Liam? All that crap about you and me. All the things we were going to do together. You and me against the world. Remember, Debbie? Only when it came down to it, I looked around. You weren't there.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake.
No. It's me who made the mistake.
So that's it then, is it?
What do you expect?
I love you. Just tell me how to make it better and I will.
You can't.
Well, I can if you'll let me. But if you can tell me that you don't love me anymore and you don't want all the things we talked about, then I'll go now and I swear to you, you'll never have to see me again. You can't do that, can you?
You can't do this to me, not again.
Please. Oh, sweetheart, don't. No more games, no more running away. My whole life, everything in it is yours. That's if you want it.
For how long this time?
For always. As if you want it too.
Peak Practice is coming up at 3:20 today on Drama. Next, though, London's Burning.